Nobody really knows how and when the pinstripe was introduced into the world of fashion. Most likely, the stripes first appeared around the turn of the 20th century as an extravagant, dandy addition to formal menswear. The look quickly crossed the Atlantic and onward to the West Coast, Hollywood, stopping by Chicago, where it became notorious. In recent decades, the classic pinstripe has been interpreted in a wide range of new styles and colors by various fashion brands and become a favorite style among rock stars, actors, celebrities, and fashion icons. It all started at Savile Row.
Savile Row stands for many things, but above all else, Savile Row stands for excellence. It stands for uniqueness, it stands for handcraft, it stands for a man having the absolute singular luxury and having it exactly the way he wants it. You know, the pinstripe is such a strong and powerful fabric that you can use it in many ways. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can play with it in ways that you can't because it's such a powerful symbol in and of itself. It can stand all sorts of manipulations, and that's why I think contemporary designers turn to it so often, from Gaultier to McQueen to Westwood. It's something that can be played with effortlessly in so many different ways, and that's why it's so well used in the world of fashion.
When designing the Absolute Crystal bottle, the Pinstripe edition, we've approached the project in a true Savile Row tradition, handcrafting each bottle individually in the finest crystal.
Skogsberg & Smart stands for classic luxury with a fashionable twist. We will never try to be mainstream or mass market. Last year's edition of the Absolute Vodka Crystal bottle was all about anarchy and using a traditional technique in a non-traditional way. This year we were very honored to be asked to do a follow-up, and we took it one step further into fashion.
We're quite egocentric in the way we design. We are doing things for ourselves and we hope that other people will like it. Owning a lot of things is not the goal. We like few things, but the right stuff. So that goes very well with the thought of a limited edition.
A limited edition is something that is made in limited numbers. With the photographs that I sell, if you turn over the back of the print is signed and numbered. Whether it be 1 of 10, 1 of 30, 1 of 50, 1 of 100. The first question people are going to ask is why? Why is this valuable? Well, then you need to be able to say, well, it's valuable because it's made by Mr. Clever Artist. It's extremely beautiful, don't you think? And there are only 10 of them. So when you have a large number of people chasing a small number of things, the consequence is that the price goes up.
The Absolute Vodka Crystal Pinstripe project combines cutting-edge contemporary design and our very proud Swedish handicraft tradition in crystal. Crystal being the purest and most crystal clear of materials.
Packaging is very important. The Pinstripe gift box is another way of saying this is a product with many layers of thoughts.
And the great thing about the Absolute Vodka Pinstripe bottle is that it goes so well together with the limited global edition of Absolute Mode. It's a kind of flirtatious situation between those bottles, so they kind of enhance each other on the retail floor, which we think is a really great idea.
You know, it's funny, the Absolute bottle has very obvious parallels with a man. You know, he's a strong, powerful character, he's got a strong shoulder. And the pinstripe here is, you know, this is no shrinking violet. This is a big, strong, bold pinstripe. But, you know, it's not overbearing, and I think it works extremely well. You know, the size and the proportion against the overall silhouette of the bottle, I think it's just right. Fashions will breeze in and out, but the pinstripe always remains.
And the best part of all that, this year's bottle goes so well together with last year's limited edition bottle.
It's a must-have on every drink trolley. It looks fabulous together.
They need to stand together.
This collaboration between designers Skogsberg & Smart, the craftsmen at Reimyr Glasbruk, as well as famed still life photographer Pelle Bergström, is the most recent in a line of spectacular creative collaborations that started in 1985 with the Absolute Warhol advertising campaign.
Of course, the brilliance of a beautiful day is dazzling. There are, however, some of us who will always be even more intrigued by the mystery, elegance, and promise of the blackness in the night. For this reason, we've created an even more exclusive, ultra-limited edition of our heroic Absolute bottle. Introducing the Absolute Vodka Crystal Pinstripe Bottle, the Black Guys.
This little chap is in an edition of 6. My first reaction when I saw it made me laugh, made me smile. I think there's something quite dark about this little praying skeleton. He was $65,000. Some people may think, wow, that's a huge amount of money. Some people might say, well, it's a Mark Quinn, so that's the market price. They have since increased in value. But that's not why I bought it. I bought it because it really spoke to me, and every time I see it, as you saw, it was in my office. Every time I see him, he makes me smile.
The black color of this bottle is applied in an elaborate glassblowing process before the decor is engraved using mirrors for vision. The Absolute Vodka Crystal Pinstripe bottle in the Black Guys is produced in a total edition of only 10 copies. If you are among the lucky few to have come over one of these, you can be sure that you have in your possession an utterly desirable future collector's item. Certainly, the most exclusive Absolute bottle in the history of our brand.